Hi everyone, Greg Wilkins here on Saturday, September 19th, 2020 for today's edition of the Song of the Day. An owner of some nationwide restaurant chains and his wife were sitting at home relaxing and watching TV, and they were switching through channels, and the wife said, ooh, stop here, baby. And then they stopped on a rerun of Undercover Boss on CNBC. And after a while, they were watching it, and the wife looked over to her husband and said, you know what? You ought to try that. And the husband's like, no, that stuff doesn't work. He said, look, it's on TV. They wouldn't put it on TV if it didn't work. Then, okay, and well, you really think it will work? I said, sure. It'll give you an idea of what's really going on at some of your chains. And okay, so he decided to pick a restaurant chain that was in his town. He lived in Dallas, so he decided to pick the one that was there. And so he got in contact with the franchise owner, and he set everything up to be a trainer, to be trained as a sous chef in one of his restaurants. So he's there, he's working in the lunch shift, and the guy who's training him was just downright disrespectful to not only him, but to every employee there, to the point where patrons were leaving because they were put off by the yelling he was doing from the back of the restaurant that they can clearly hear in the dining area. People were leaving, and it was more empty than full at a lunch rush that was usually slam packed. After a few hours of being trained, the owner pulls over his training manager to the side and say, he asked him quite simply, hey, do you know who I am? He's like, yes, you're the new guy. I don't really care who you are. Look, if you have any questions about what you want to do, don't ask me. I don't have time to deal with you little peons. And he walked away, and he pulled them back to him. And he took off with disguise that, no, you don't understand. I'm the owner of the nationwide chain here. And I saw for the last few hours how you not only treated me, but how you treated everyone who works here and the patrons who left because of your attitude and your disrespectfulness towards everybody else. I can't have that here, because the people who work here are representations of me, and the people who come to eat here are representations of me. And if you treat them that way, you treat me that way. And I can't have somebody working here who treats people that way. So I'm going to have to let you go. Today's song of the day is He Is Among Us, the Least of These, by The Porter's Gate. And the Bible reminds us that they will know that we are his disciples by the love we show towards one another. We often act a certain way when our bosses are here, or our teachers are around, or our parents are around, or people who are in higher authority are around. But when they're gone, we treat the people that are under them like mess, because we don't think they're being seen. But however we treat the smallest and the least of people in our world is how we treat Jesus. We have to be the best representation of Christ at all times, not just when we're in church, or not just when we're in Sunday school, or not just when we're in people who can give us favor, or people who can give us a promotion or whatnot, or people who can give us high favor and things. We got to treat people as we want to be treated at all times. This particular song is very special to me because this song was brought to me by an absolute great friend of mine that I met in college, ironically enough, on a marching band practice field. Her name is Bailey Slice Parker, a fantastic musician, a fantastic singer, and even a better and more phenomenal friend, and just an outright great human being. If you meet this person, you will not leave without a smile on your face. That's the kind of infectious personality she has. She sent me this song. Well, it's basically the unplugged version of this song, but she is performed by her and her pastor, Jason Antley, and she's playing the banjo, an instrument she just picked up a couple of months ago. That's the kind of talent that God has given her, and she is willing to just share her talents with all of us here on the Song of the Day. And if anybody else has a song that they want to send, or a performance of themselves doing a song, you can send that to me in the comments below. You send it through YouTube and send me the link, or you can shoot it to me on my email at wilkinsongaday@gmail.com. I really hope you enjoyed this performance of He Is Among Us, the Least of These, by The Porter's Gate, performed by Bailey Slice Parker and Jason Antley. I hope everybody has a blessed day today. Everybody be encouraged. Keep your heads up. Keep walking in God's favor. I love you all. God bless. Enjoy today's song.
You'll find me with a broken